I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn strategy to compare fractions with unlike denominators. So let us first understand what is unlike denominator, and then we will learn the strategy also. So if I write a fraction like this, 2 over 5, 3 over 5, if I say 4 over 7, 3 over 7, if I say 2 over 9, 4 over 11, let us say, right? So what do you see between these set of fractions? We have the same denominator, right? So these are common denominators or like denominators. That is also same denominators or like denominators. However, here what we have is different denominators, so that becomes unlike denominators. Do you get the idea, right? So these are unlike denominators. We could have more examples here. For example, we could have 3 over 5 and let us say 6 over 10. Here also the denominators are unlike. Unlike denominators means different denominators, right? And like denominators mean same denominators. So like denominators, that means same, right? Same denominators, and that is different. Now, when the denominators are same, it is very easy to compare. Just compare the numerators, right? It's so easy. Let's do it. So 2 over 5, 3 over 5. Now 2 over 5, 2 is less than 3, and therefore 2 over 5 is less than. So we have the symbol for less than, correct? 4 and 3, if you compare, 4 is greater than, so we will write that greater than. Simple as that. So this is less than, so we know this is less than, right? Less than, and this is greater. So these are the symbols used for less and greater, correct? But what should you do when the denominators are not same, right? It is very difficult to compare. Now in such cases, we will learn what kind of strategy we should do, right? So we have a strategy which we say cross multiplication. So the strategy is cross multiplication, and that strategy will be applied to compare fractions with unlike denominators, right? So let me write down a few examples and then we'll compare. So we have 2 over 4, let us say, and let's say 3 over 5. So we have very different fractions here. We need to compare, we need to figure out what should be in between. So we have 3 over, let us say, 5 and 12 over 20, right? Let's compare these now. We'll have few more examples, and these are questions for you to do, right? So I'll not answer these ones for you. So we could have 3 over 4 and 4. I mean, I want to write, let me now make it 23. All right, okay, so let me make it big numbers. Okay, 23 over 3 and 4 over 24. Okay, so I just taken one big number. You may use calculator for such questions, correct? So we have 2 over 7 and let us say we have 6 over 21 here, right? And let me write down now improper fractions or combination of improper and mixed fractions. We have 1, 2 over 3, and we have 1, 3 over 4, okay? And here we could have 6 over 5, and let us say 7 over 4, right? So that becomes improper fraction. Now the question for you is to compare these fractions. Compare really means you have to use symbols like greater than, less than, or equal to in between, correct? So that is what your question is. How to do it? As I said, strategy is cross multiply. Cross multiplication is multiply 5 by 2 and 3 by 4. So 5 times 2 is how much? 5 times 2 is 10, and 4 times 3 is 12. So once you cross multiply, you can compare these numbers. Now 10 is less than 12, so we'll write like this, 10 is less than 12. So we get that. Do you get the idea, right? So that is the strategy. Now here let's do it again. 5 times 12. You can use calculator also. 5 times 12 will be 5 times 2 is 10 and then 160. Okay. And 3 times 20, 3 times 2 is 6 and 0. 60. They're exactly same. So we'll put equal to here. So that is how we compare fractions with unlike denominator, right? Now you can multiply this. 3 times 24. 3 times 4 is 12, 2, 1. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1, 7. So we get 72 here. Let us multiply 4 with 23. 4 times 3 is 12, 2 and 1. 4 times 2 is 8, 8 and 1, 9, 92. Now which one is greater? 92 is greater, 72 is less. Since 72 is less, we get this symbol here. Perfect, right? This one, 6 times 7. That is what we say cross multiply. Just multiply 7 with 6, we get 42. And 21 times 2 is also 42. So we get equal to here, right? So that is equal to. That's good. So you can apply this strategy on all the fractions and easily get your answer. Let's do it again. 1 and 1 are whole numbers. Let's compare the fractions. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. We know 8 is less than 9. So that is how we can do it. 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 5 times 7 is 35. 24 is less, and so we get 24 is less than 35. Perfect. So you got that answer also. So you can go through this video, understand how we did all these questions. So whether they are mixed or improper fractions, this strategy works. I like you to adopt this strategy and then write down the answers for these two, where we started from. I hope it should not be difficult. Cross multiply. 11 times 2, 22. 9 times 4, 36. Compare, write down your answer. 10 times 3, 30. 6 times 5 is also 30. Write down your answer. And then move on with another set of videos. Thank you and all the best.